sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good, it's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels that switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
What's up, guys? Welcome, everybody. It is time for the grand finals of PUBG Mobile Minor number 4 of ILG Cup Season 3. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alien, they're powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Day Multimedia and Kaspersky. GP partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. I am Shade Slayer and I'll be your caster for the games today. What an amazing Saturday. Lot of amazing Friday rather. It's not yet the weekend yet, but we're kicking things off the weekend a little early in our YouTube channel today with those grand finals. Amazing PUBG action. Been watching PMC the entire day, and now we're gonna jump into some amazing local action as well. We have 16 teams battling it out for 2 slots in the online playoffs that'll happen in January, and a part of that 25,000 prize pool on the line today. Let's have a look at the flight path. It's gonna be moving through North George all the way through Lipovka and out. And we see some teams dropping in very early. In fact, I see Mega Final Boss have headed towards the northern side. They're going Zarki, a place that usually isn't accessible. Not many teams want to head there, primarily because of circle shifts. You want to move center circle. You want to take that early compound. You don't really want it to leave it to risk, especially in a tournament like this. Yes, there are other tournaments out there wherein you have a lot of rounds. You have maybe 8, maybe even 10 rounds, at which point of time you can take those risks in those one-off matches. But here, it is a 3-round grand final. Losing out early is definitely not an option, even in one of these games. And that being said, quite a risky play there, moving towards the corners like Zarki. It's gonna leave you to rotate a long way. If it ends up being a military island circle, you're gonna have to loot up fast and head out much earlier than what the rest of the squads would like to do. And let's move over. I want to have a look at Pochinki, as we have FZO as well as 8-Bit, who are going to be coming into this general direction. They've actually ended up landing right next to each other. Things just about getting heated up here. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's have a look. God also taking a few shots, but I believe just some shots in celebration. Maybe a vehicle passing by. Not really sure. But hey, FZO, they're actually going to look to fall back. I guess that's a wise decision. Drager, though, probably wants to continue giving chase. But probably not going to overextend here. It's just going to be a safe looting path. He's keeping eyes on Griffin. Oh, he spots Griffin out. Does he want to pull the trigger? He doesn't even have a helmet at this point of time. And that would, in fact, be very risky to do so. You don't really know the position of your enemies, and just giving away yours might result in an instant knock, and you never really know if a flush comes through either. Let's have a look at the circle and where the map's heading. Looks like that circle does in fact move towards the southeastern part of the map, and it's gonna mean Mega is gonna have a long rotate across, and they're gonna have to make their way through either through shooting range and maybe have a tussle up against Team BB, or if they decide to go through Georgiopol, there's of course squad number 15 NXT. There's also squad number 6 in Rule, who they're gonna have to fight their way to. Not to mention EOS, BI, 8-Bit, as well as FZO, who are all in that general direction. So it's gonna be a tricky rotate. Let's see how early they're gonna look to find that vehicle and move across. While you see Filthy Dark Lord, Skills, as well as Senpai, they've all already rotated into military base. Leon is sitting up at Novo, so they're in a good position. There is God's Reign, who are currently east or west rather of Gatka, and they're gonna move towards the southern direction. There's ALS, who's sitting up at Primorsk, and that's probably gonna be them finding a boat in and around Ferry Pier and eventually moving into the military island if that is a place they want to explore. All gonna depend on where the next circle is gonna reveal itself. So I believe they can pretty much hang around the edge of Ferry Pier and then decide whether they need to be taking that boat to the military island, or they can pretty much stay in the mainland and move on road. That being said, though, let's move back over to Pochinki and what's happening here. We have Drigger still holding this angle. He's got some friends who's also come in, and they're probably going to be looking to take this building by building. There is Deja Vu. It's not too far away right now. It's going to continue moving towards the eastern side. Easy loots across. Don't really see too much action happening early besides that here in Pochinki, as we can probably quickly move through what each of these squads are up to right now. But I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. I believe we might just see a fight here between 8-Bit and FZO sooner rather than later. But we're going to check over regardless. Let's move over to... He spotted the player out. Not sure if he spotted Lakshu there. Who did make... There's Akshu rather, never mind. And yeah, there we go. Shots being fired. Ted, I think he just about got spotted in. Smokes going down. Very early smokes though from Deja Vu. Has himself a level 2 West, level 1 helmet. Oh, but he's gonna take some shots in. Believe that was Ted there, who's taking some shots from above. What's the play here? Do they want to cut the distance? They do. Ted is already moving up aggressively, as I believe that's Deja Vu who's very low. The nade. This is going to be crucial. Let's see if he can hit this. He's just actually just going to cut the door down. Deja Vu already healed back up. Griffin is going to be holding the angle. And Ted drops the nade. This is close. In fact, oh, it does clip Deja Vu. Brings him back to half HP. He's dropping oh so low. He's taking so much damage. And now he's going to have to snake this. Drops in. Ted finds one. Akshu gonna go charging in. They're looking for more. He spots out Briani. And they make the charge in and they find the first kill out. Deja Vu still knocked in. There should be the full flush. Do they want to look to go for more? There's Ben ahead. Briani here as well. Ash, who's keeping tabs. Can he spot Ben out? Ben has hit the deck. Hasn't really revealed himself thus far. And smokes to buy some space. It's probably gonna be the rotate out. I'm gonna keep my eyes on Ash, who's gonna be the first line of action as they look to move in behind enemy lines. It's actually two players only. Deja Vu is bleeding out. I don't think there's gonna be an opportunity to find a way back into this. Briani takes some damage in, and now Ash gonna run up. He spots the player. Can he get the knock in? Yes, he can. He finds the first knock in. Ash, he turns back, spins down as well for the count. And that's gonna be the full team wipe. FZO get wiped off the server. First team down here in map number 1 of the grand finals. And it's gonna be 8-Bit with some flawless teamwork there. Beautiful position. You got those long range poke. You got the nade for the first knock. Immediately, two of the players go charging in. They get the two players eventually. And then Ash pretty much had the two players pinned down for that entire duration for the rest of 8-bit to come in with the poke, force them out into the open, and Ash to close things out. Beautiful overall teamwork indeed. And that's going to be 4 kills, 4 important points in the bag here for 8-bit as they look to make their bid for that top 2 position here today in the grand finals. For viewers who are just about tuning in, welcome to the stream. It is going to be an amazing day of PUBG Mobile as we have pretty much the top 16 teams of week number 4 dueling it out to see who's going to take lion's share of that 25,000 prize pool that is up for grabs this weekend, and more importantly, the slots in the playoffs online that will happen in January. For now, though, we're looking at Team BB. Looks like one of the players is waiting, like, hey, shall we make a move back out? It's about time we do. Let's move over to another crowd favorite team, EOS. They're going to find themselves the Dacia. They're going to pick up 2 Dacias. And they're going to be moving in towards the western edge of the circle. But they're going to run straight into where 8-bit currently is. They're not too far away from the position. They spot out NXT right next to them as well. This is going to be interesting. Shots being fired. NXT. Oh, that damage. NXT swap ends up dropping to about 40% health there. I don't think they're going to end up running into each other yet again. They're going to take a safe route across, or do they want to challenge this? This is it. This is probably the time they decide. There you go. They're going to charge up. There's still shots being fired. Pro's taking so much damage. The AK just lays in, and do they want to cut the distance? There's more players coming in from EOS. They're shooting away. But the accuracy in such a situation is just so low. They probably would have been A-OK just getting off the vehicle and setting up maybe for a second there before they took some shots. But as things stand, both these squads are going to find themselves compounds to hold. As we move over, I want to keep an eye out on Mega Final Boss. Circle's pushing in. And they have a position at the edge of the circle. Let's have a look at where the circle has moved to thus far. It has moved a little more towards the eastern side. Encompasses about, I think, 40% of water. So there's very little real estate that will be available for most of these teams. And I expect a lot of fights to come by, especially at that western edge. You can see NXT, God's Reign, ALS is still all the way at the back. And they've got a long, long way to rotate before they do safely make it into these next circles. You can see God's Saksham still healing back up. It's not too far away from making it into the zone, but he's got a fair bit of distance that he needs to move. ALS as well. They're only 3 strong. And they're still up at Primos. Lucky for them, they found themselves the vehicle. And they've started that rotate, but it's a long one at. And it's gonna be very tricky for them to actually avoid all these teams on their way in. Lucky for them, there are very few squads that have been playing gatekeep, especially in the first 3 or 4 circles, which is why they should be able to find a safe path in and not really put themselves in a position where they're gonna have to take a lot of fire. They're gonna spend a couple of seconds there, quickly heal back up. Let's see Mega, who do come into the circle, but they've come in very close to where squad number 16 is. NXT is driving by squad number 6, I believe. It's not too far away from that position as things start to get a little cluttered here inside the circle, and in fact in and around the circle for that matter. There's just so much water, and there's only so much land that these players can use right now. They've not really got too much real estate to hold. Let's move over to EOS. A squad which has Death Squad, I believe, just driving past them right now. And just to give you an idea of where the teams Alright, let's move over and show you what the drop is. There's a Mark 14 coming down in this airdrop. And it is going down between 3 or 4 squads. In fact, squad number 18, 19, all of these guys going to be keeping tabs on this drop as it goes down. There's Leon, who's not too far away from its current position as well. And they're going to be considering looking to pick up this drop. LS moving past where God's Reign currently was. God's Reign moving in late into the circle. So is squad number 10. I think they've spotted players out in the distance. There's some shots being huddled in that direction, but I want to keep my eyes though on God's Reign here. They're coming in late into the circle. They've pretty much got to isolate all those compounds that are currently being held, all the positions that are currently being held, just to ensure that they don't get caught with their pants down as they move in. You see, Ad Hoc has taken quite a bit of damage here early on. Is that him actually bleeding out? There's Saksham in the distance. I did believe Ad Hoc stopped here. No, he didn't. He actually didn't. He actually drove by and is going to be able to heal back up. So I think overall that's a pretty decent situation for them. Look at what Saksham's holding here. Saksham's keeping tabs on Death Squad right now. Saksham drops the smoke in, and I think he's been spotted out here by Skills. Skills has an idea of where he is. The nade is gonna bait him out. Does it connect? No, it doesn't. But it has given him, I think, vision of where Skills currently is. Might look to push this. There is backup coming in Rex, but Skills looking to flank. He's moving out in the open. Smoke's being dropped here by Saksham. He can see that gun there through the wall. And oh, he's moving out in the open. Shot Saksham takes damage and he's still spraying away through the smoke, but Saksham immediately gonna hit the deck. And is he gonna be able to safely make it? I believe he will. Meanwhile, keep my eyes on Ad Hoc as we have players driving by. Havoc. Oh, did he get spotted? I think there were shots coming in his direction, but he should be A-okay now. Let's move back to Saksham. We have Havoc who's taken a knock. They want to push in this direction. Don't believe they want to. Shots being fired. Leone Leon Eon, who did have the Car 98K. I think he wants to make his presence felt here. Raman is on the other side. He's looking for that pixel angle. Meanwhile, what's Rex up to? Rex is all alone in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And looks like he's gonna be moving into where squad number 6 currently is. This is risky. He's gone for the drop. They've already lost one player on their side. And it's just about to get harder and harder. There's BB Max, who's been spotted. Car 98 doesn't find the first knock in. Skills, however, does manage to find one knock. Not really sure who that was on, but this has been a position that is being held for a very long time now. And the Dark Lord will in fact find one player from EOS. His move over. There is squad number 9 and squad number 13. They're looking to take this fight up. There is Team Anonymous versus MD. Nades out, just barely manages to miss Joker. As we have squad number 7 rotating in the distance. They're crawling in this direction. Clown going for that long rotate across. They're pretty well spread out here. Squad number 9. I love the position Storm's currently holding. This is to ensure Clown isn't able to do exactly this. If he moves up, he's going to get shot down very soon. But Ashu finds one and he will get the full flush out on Diggy. That's a big blow here. Squad number 13. Squad number 19 seems to be doing a fabulous job at the edge of the circle as well, as Filthy Lord, who I've seen now getting in a couple of knocks. He's still looking to hunt for more with that M24. Ooh, we see. Let's move back over. We see players rotating out. Ashu doesn't even know. He's not going to shoot. Move back to Lord, who sees some vehicles rotating across. That's in fact 8-bit skills, who's moving in towards squad number 20 here, not too far away from their location. He has the buggy on top of the hill. Saksham's moving to ad hoc. We keep our eyes here. Dark Lord spots the player out. Does he want to pull the trigger? Still hasn't. And I keep actually both perspectives on here. Dark Lord gonna miss his kills already, having found one knock. He wants to go to the high ground, see if he can spot players from ALS without really putting himself in harm's way. I think he just spotted one player there at the rock. Not really sure. Rex, he's also looking to get into the action here. There's Team BI. Oh, there's Burn. Clutch, who's actually moved into the middle of absolutely nowhere and they get cleaned up. Squad number 18 has come in, but there's 8-bit here who's shooting away. Neon is going to hit the floor, but it's just coming one angle. He's got no backup whatsoever. Leon's going to get cleaned up. And 8-bit going to come out on top there. They've played center compound, and that's gonna pay off eventually. And I keep my eyes back over to where Skills is, who has that high ground position. Ashu, vehicles on fire. He's still continuing to drive. And oh, he spots EOS out. Does he go for the Hail Mary play? Is he actually going to stop? No, he's at the rock. Decisions. Can't do anything. But now look at this shots being at Skills. At squad number 9. He does have that DP and he can get so much work done. Switches to the AK. Unfortunately, there's no damage being done. Skills! He gets knocked down by, I believe, who does get vision on him eventually. Is there anyone from it? Yeah, there is. There's Keslai here. But believe. Can they push in? Will they get the opportunity? He's peeking over to see if he can find one small pixel angle there to exploit. Believe he's down, and I think that is just Shadow right now. Last remaining player for ALS, who needs to make something happen out of this. It's gonna be hard and almost downright impossible. We're gonna switch over. EOS being spotted here. They're still looking to make this play, and Shadow, he's being pushed. He's taken so much damage and he's going to move himself inside. How is he playing this? He's looking for the heal. He's not even going to have time. He just drops the nade. Suicidal wants to try and take him. Not going to be possible. Nice attempt though. As we move over to Ashu from squad number 9. Action's going down thick and fast everywhere. Badshah ends up going down for MD, in fact. He gets separated from the rest of the teams there, and now NXT, they're going to be under some pressure. Push coming in, squad number 9. How are they going to play this out? Too Soon is up ahead, firing away shots. I believe this is the opportunity to go for the push. One player is down, but they don't really have too much information on how they're going to play this. Pro is down as well, so they're just going to look to buy time. 9th, in fact, ends up getting flushed down. There's Swab getting the job done. And thinks he's going to move himself inside. So is the second player. I'm going to keep our eye on what's happening with Too Soon, who's going to go for the res. They need to find a solution for this. The smoke's available. Still haven't charged in. Too Soon will be able to find the kill there. And with that, we quickly move over to 8-bit here. Edge of the circle. They have Drigger, who is down. And they're getting pressured from multiple directions, in fact. Ted able to find one. Mega is also getting involved. Both dope. Is going huge. There's one more favorite player of mine who's sitting on top of the roof right now. We're down to the top 9 squads. It has, in fact, oh, there's shots being fired. Bob Dope, he has everyone to shoot at right now from Anonymous. Can get one more turn, 1 HP. He holds on. Meanwhile, Drigger, he ends up going down. There's Ted, who's coming on camera across. Can he get Senpai? Yes, he can. Senpai is down. And oh, that was clutch there from Ted. Manages to hold on and keep 8-bit still in this. Smokes out, moving back over to where Bob Dodo's BP seems to be taking a fight of their own. They're going to look for the siege. They still got quite a bit of distance to go here to try and make it into the circle, and they don't have an opening here. There we go. They're gonna have to go for that long rotate across and through where NXT currently is, and that's gonna make things even more trickier. They're moving in. They're gonna put themselves in harm's way. They're gonna be lucky if they don't really get... Oh, the flip! Oh, no! It just flips over and now he needs to fight! And he gets knocked down. Wow. Just barely holding on. He's literally 5 HP. What can he do at this stage? Very little indeed. He's gonna look for the quick reses. Let's move over. Bope Dope just gets the res on his teammate as well inside. Things getting heated up here. Squads right next to each other. How are they gonna play this? Shots coming in. There's NXT who are gonna make this breach in as well into where currently Mega is holding the angle. They have nades, they have smokes. They're gonna drop the smokes down. They know Team BB is currently in this position as well, just on the outside. Smokes gonna do good. Ensure that they don't really get shot in from the right hand side. And nades going up top. Bope Dope gets tagged. They want to make the push here. I believe they do. Raman is going to go charging through, but needs to be careful not to get shot from the side here. He's leaving himself very exposed. And Swap charges inside. This is it. It is do or die time. They've taken the ground floor. Meanwhile, moving over. Dragon does get rezzed up by Wav and Team BB. This is the fight that's happening outside here. And in the distance, Anonymous, I believe, did end up going down. So that is that. They're going to go charging in. Bope Dope gets ready. He sees 8-bit also coming in towards where NXT is. We're going to keep our eyes on both these fights happening simultaneously. Smokes out. NXT, they buy themselves some space. Angshu though will get Clown in. And with the circle pushing in, everybody needs to move. Bope Dope needs to move. He's being spotted out. Shots coming in. Up top. NX Swap. It says no. It is time. Just one. Just one. Bope Dope saying double damage. And no, Swap is down. He's gonna get gunned down, and that should be Swap done for. Too Soon's down as well. Raman's alone. He's inside. Bope Dope's healing up, but does he have enough time? I don't believe he does. Meanwhile, 8-bit are also under pressure here. Anshu needs to go for the res. Bope Dope is crawling up. It is Pro Raman. Both of them are very close to each other. Pro's being spotted. He gets the flush out, but he's going to get flushed from the side. Raman trades on that side, and we move over to 8-bit. Anshu, nade coming in. Downtown does tag in towards BB. As they're healing back up, we're down to the top 4. We have Raman for NXT. Oh, Angshu still pushing in. He does get one knock. Can he find more? There's Tyson, who's on the floor here. He's being spotted. Oh, he gets knocked down. And do they get the full flush? Yo, no, they don't. They get the kills in the nick of time. That is huge. And now we're down to the top 3. Angshu should get healed back up. There's Raman. There's Clown at the edge. Switch over. Oh, Raman's being spotted and he gets cleaned by Ted. It's down to 1v3 now. Clown versus 8-bit. 8-bit, what are showing? They've had a strong match here. 20 team kills, dear Lord. 8-bit coming alive here in game number 1. And they're not done just yet. They gotta go charging through. Nades out. Ted, does he want to make the flank in? I believe he does. 1H, there's another player peeking from the other side. Ash, in fact, ends up cleaning house. And with that, 8-bit take the victory. 21 kill chicken dinner. They're sending out a message to the rest of the players in the server saying, hey, we are the leaders. Come catch us here. This is a 3-map grand final. We're done with map 1. Team Anonymous, 2nd position, 3 kills. NXT, 7 kills, 3rd position. BB is going to finish up 4th with 5 kills. 3 kills on Mega. MD with 3 kills. D7 with 7. In fact, D7 with 0 in 7th position. And looking at the rest, I don't see too many kills. There's, of course, I think there's 6 kills on, I believe that is that squad. But don't go anywhere, stick around. We'll be back with the scorecard in about 5 minutes time as we get ready for map number 2 on Miramar.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels that switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
know. Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
What's up, guys? Welcome to ILG Cup Season 3, PUBG Mobile Minor number 4. This is map 2 of the Grand Finals. I am Shade Slayer and I'll be your caster for this game. We just witnessed 8-bit absolutely smash the rest of the competition in map number 1. They have a very healthy lead at the end of round 1 on Erangal. They're sitting on top with 51 points. So 21 kill chicken dinner. And yep, they've put themselves ahead of the pack. It's going to be a long shot catching up to them. There's second position NXT on 26 points, 25 points on Team Anonymous. And I think that's 21 on Blade Breakers as they look to cut the distance. The flight is on its way. Let's have a look at the map. It's going to be east to west, straight down the center. I absolutely love this. All places are gonna be in play. San Martin, Hacienda, Picado, Pozo, Leones, Chumacera, Power Grid. You should see a decent spread out. Lot of potential for long-range duels. You want to get that early loot in. You want to get those DMRs. You want to get those 4Xs, 6Xs, 8Xs. Get yourself ready for those long-range duels that you will have to take time and again. And it looks like if you have a look at where the players are currently heading, I see MD having dropped off early, and seems like they're going to be heading towards Impala. Los Leones sees a couple of teams heading in that direction, namely the leaders 8-bit as well as squad number 8. That is God's Reign. 8-bit and God's Reign heading there. That's gonna be interesting indeed. I want to see if they actually end up going very close to where each other's position is. In fact, Ash is looking to run away, and Angshu and Ted, they're gonna drop up top. They've just about come in. Gods, I've been here for a bit of time. Drigger actually drives in to all of this. This is it. 2 top teams right next to each other. Drigger, he needs that armor. He needs more things before they are fight ready. Meanwhile, I think there might be another fight brewing here. There's a lot of squads in this area. I believe this is in fact... And I actually quickly move over. Griffin is getting into the action. I want to move straight to where all this is breaking down. Griffin. I think this is the boxing ring, isn't it? It is, in fact. They all spread themselves out. Phoenix was down. More shots coming in. Ben ends up getting knocked down as well. Wow. He's just bleeding out here inside. He's done for. Ben able to pick up the kill. 2 early kills in for FZO. The squad, I believe, were the first ones eliminated the last time around. And this time, they've got a decent start. They've got a long way to go before they actually manage to get themselves into contention. We see another frag possibly coming in. A Knight picks it up. First kill in for MR. But right now, they've got their work cut out. Let's look at what Ted's up to. some looting going on, and D7 in fact, they're left with just the one player here early on. NXT as well as Death Squad, they've landed right next to each other as well. Rez is already coming off skills in for backup. NXT, are they going to make the push here? They've got the first knock in, but the Rez does fully come off onto Kislai. NXT currently sitting in second position, and I believe they're on 26 points, so they've got quite a bit of distance to catch up to for 8-bit, but they're gonna take things slowly here. They need to keep taking kills after kills, and more importantly, ensure that they manage to get into that top 3, top 4 position consistently here in the 2 remaining maps. That's gonna automatically ensure that they get a lot of points in. Oh, too soon. They're gonna be looking to charge up here. Is he aware? Yes, he is. He sees them and he hears footsteps as well. Darklog keeping tabs. Too soon. Wants to shoot. Oh, might have ended up giving away his position. There's a player in as well. Filthy Darklord. They're all out in the open. Too soon. Can do this here. He's gonna go. Oh no, he's gonna get shot and flushed back out. Where's the trade? It's just not there. They're in the open. The pro needs to go here. Filthy Darklord under pressure here. He's almost getting connected to 2, but now he's gonna whiff. Cannot even find a single player in, and he's knocked. Skills gonna look to go in for the flush. He has himself the shotgun. He's gonna find it here. Oh, he's spotted the next player out as well. He says swap. Oh no! NXT is getting caught open here. Skills gonna be able to find that kill as well. And it is down to just Raman here. Raman all alone. He's gonna tuck his tail between his pants and he is off. NXT, worst possible start there. They get smashed down. As we move over Team FZO. They're still very close to where Team 6 currently is. Griffin moving up into an aggressive position. And they're not too far away from MR, who are all set up, in fact, in the compound opposite. Nades gonna make their way in. No siege just yet. There's Light who's looking for that flank. He's the one who's guarding MR from being pushed from that left-hand side of the compound. Griffin and Ben holding straight up. And FZ is just taking TPP here, looking to see if there is an opportunity. ALS meanwhile, Ben ends up killing himself here. Actually gets knocked down, and we might see a charge up from where John is. John getting some shots, and Benz has been knocked down. Oh, he's fought a clutch. A lot of damage done in by John. Meanwhile, Ben manages to find the first knock in, and that might be FZO pushing in as well. We keep tabs on action in both places here. There is the breach in Ben and Co. Looking for the charge. Griffin. They're gonna push. Does have only the not the best of weapons to siege. Griffin keeping tabs. They want to go here. This is probably the best opportunity. Light is still down. They haven't yet gotten the red off. Shots being fired on the other side. Skull taking in some shots, and Griffin, in fact, will get light. Is pretty isolated. Can he get this again? Oh, no. Can he get more? No. Oh, my lord. Ben does get the cleanup. And Wolf is down. There's Knight, who's going for the reses up top. Needs in. I think they're going to drop the smokes. Oh, Knight gets dropped down to half HP. He's going to have to wing this res here. He knows he's getting pushed in. He probably does not have time here. Smoke is going to bloom up, and that prevents, in fact, FZO from charging through. Maybe he has time to get the heals off. He charges through. Can he get the knock? Yes, he can. Big plays in, and they're going to go push. Oh, they got the trade. Beautifully done. They get, and does he go for the res? No, he should probably just go for the flushes here. He expects more to be pushing through. He will take Briani down. Now probably it's the time to go for the res. Holy moly, FZO. They were in a good position here, an absolutely good position. Just so happens that they get cut down. Meanwhile, 8-bit. It's like they were looking to get themselves involved, but they're going to be in a pretty sweet spot. Don't really need to do much just yet. There's a drop coming in. What's the drop like? It is an AWM with level 3 kits. And that is going to be dropping, in fact, east of La Bendita. There is Team BI who are going to be looking to make it into that direction. Let's have a look at the map and where the circle's progressing. The first zone does come to a close. The second circle reveals itself. It's going to continue to move towards the southeastern side. That being said, though, we quickly move back over last remaining player. You know, actually Finks is also there. Finks and Knight, they've been spotted. And FZO continue their breach. Ben, I believe, did get spotted out here. I'm gonna probably go for the push at this stage. See Ben is here. Deja Vu is in the floor below. I don't think they're aware right now of the current positions of these players. Ben pushing up. Oh, he's gonna give himself up. Can he get the knock? First knock comes in. Ben, can he trade? No, he can't. Absolutely no trade coming in. Ben, he's gonna have to do more. He does have to use the alone, and Ben is down. Knight comes out on top, and he gets the 2 kills in. FZO, unfortunately, again drop out early. They had a promising start, but that amounts to absolutely nothing now, does it? They're down, and just like that, you're down to the top 13 squads here in map number 2 on Miramar. Unbelievable. Let's move to squad number 18. Was looking to run away from ALS right now. ALS still taking some shots in on this direction. Clutch getting shot at by John. There's John, in fact, I think with the 4X and the Uzi getting some damage done in long range. And looks like he's not done just yet. He wants to look to go for more. Mega. It's going to be rotating into the circle here. At the edge. Just a little bit shy of where all this action is going down. The next drop coming in, it's gonna be the Groza 4X with 7.62 ammo. This is just north of Los Leones. Okay, what Team BI is up to. La Bendita is where they are, and Team Anonymous. This is another squad who had an amazing game. Oh, they're gonna run themselves into a rock. Days. Not gonna be all that happy. What? Alright. That is the Indian style of fixing things when you do get stuck. You get out of the vehicle, reverse it, and move on with your life. And love to see Team Anonymous applying that same bit of logic here. It's all fun and banter at the end of the day. But hey. Knight. Looks like he's being put under pressure here by squad number 18. He's taking in a lot of shots. He has himself the M24. But I'm not really sure of the kind of scope he has on that. And even if he does have a decent scope, I don't think this is the best time here to be taking this engage. There's Clutch going in for that flank through. Nade out. Oh, he sees the players now. There is no smokes. Absolutely nothing. There is the smokes though. But he's still going to fire away in this direction. Oh, Knight gets knocked down. Does he have backup though? I don't believe there is. Oh, there is in fact. It's going to be Finks. A Phoenix rather. He spots out a lot of players. Oh, he just sprays in and he gets the first knock in. So much damage done in onto a couple of other players as well. But he needs to go for the res here. Time is off the essence. He can't really waste any more time. He needs to get the res off right here, right now. And now what's the play here? There is Burnex Clutch. They've got the res onto Skull. Next. Ooh, he spots out Avery. Avery's getting shot at and he's got no cover. The knock will eventually come in. Phoenix now, he wants the flush. He can do this. He can do this. He takes a lot of damage. In fact, Avery gets cleaned up by Knight. That is big there. They lose one and the vehicle is in flames. They can't even ride out of here. And MR might just have put themselves in a situation now where they can fight and take down squad number 18. They're moving up. Dominic has just taken so much damage. And Phoenix, perfect position. He's gonna rain in from above. He spots the first player out. Skull, shots in, wrong direction. Oh no. Oh, Clutch has pushed up. This is big. Clutch versus Phoenix. It's gonna hit the deck. Neither of these players want to just peek right now. There is going to be backup as well. In comes the Molotov. Is burning Clutch. Clutch needs to get out. He's still burning alive. He starts moving away, but lucky for him, he has the ridge. And Phoenix, first aid up. Helmet's almost bust. So is the West. And there's only so much he can tank at this point of time. Do squad number 6 back out of this? Do they continue to take this fight? I believe he wants to go more. Oh, he spots the player out. Dominic. Small window of opportunity, but unable to land that spray down. And looks like he wants to flank. This is a big decision here. He's got his teammate pinning them down up and above in the straight angle, and he wants to go all the way across and try and get the jump. Clutch is already looking to rotate out. They're running away, and this should allow them to safely make their way out of here. And that's gonna be a pretty safe disengage, I would say. Let's have a look at where the circle is and where the teams are currently spread out. 44 players still alive in this. 13 teams. Anonymous. Gonna look to get involved. Car 98 on Diggy. Is taking the fight up against Mega. They've got a lot of chip damage done, but they have vehicles here for cover. They're getting shot from multiple directions right now. Diggy there, AK. Tap, 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 tap. They need to worry about God behind them as well. Look at the health on Final Boss. It just dropped so low right now. Diggy just continues to put on the pressure. They really don't have any response to this unless they turn back with the snipers themselves. They've spotted out Anonymous here. EXE. Long range. He does have, I believe, the Mini with the 8X. But his level 3 helmet has taken quite a bit of pounding there. And they have also seen God's Reign behind them by the looks of things. Which is why they're pretty scared of going for this peak here. And this fight up ahead, up against Anonymous. And that is well justified. Alright, Team Anonymous, they're pushing up BI, not too far away from this position. This is gonna be interesting. They hear this. Oh, Clown ends up going down, and it's down to Diggy here. Smoke's being dropped. Does he take this fight? Smoke should give some cover. He spotted out Ashutosh. Spotted out Harsh as well. But he's got to win 2 individual duels, or at least try and force it into 2 individual duels. Clown right now is behind cover as we see squad number 20 putting on the pressure on Mega as well. Rez coming off on this side. Action going down both places. ALS has taken quite a bit of damage, and with the zone pushing in, they're gonna have to make a move. Mega Final Boss does get rezzed back up as we quickly switch over. Anonymous do manage to survive that and clean up. This is the fight that we're gonna keep our eyes peeled on. ALS, they going to make their way into the circle? Are they going to meet some trouble there? Team BB fighting up at 8-bit. 8-bit under pressure. Move over. Akshu does want to respond back in kind, but that's gonna put him in a pretty exposed spot. Need to check. The Akshay ends up going down. Akshu actually has bird's eye view on a lot of things here. He can get the job done. Just look at this though. Squad 16 versus Squad 19, 8 bill.
Oh, survival time.
We keep a split view on this by the looks of things. Yeah. Shots. Akshu. Burn has gotten tagged down, but this is the push we want to keep our eyes on. There's Kislai here. Ashutosh and Ko are actually going to run back. And Kislai gonna look to get some damage done in there on the opposite hill. He switches over. He has the M16 only though with the 4X, but this is good enough. Harsh. Oh no, but Kislai took too long and Harsh gets the knock in. And Kislai needs to be picked up. Skills. What has he got there? Shots being fired up at squad number 10 as they push through. BB. This entire spot has become a mess right now. Skull, can he get the knock? No, Akshu. Shoots across. Tyson, in fact, able to find Burn X. They're up on the low ground. They're taking in so much fire. Believe that's from Skull. Skull's gonna be quickly healing back up. BB gonna be getting the res off. Bit, they're gonna go charging in. In fact, EOS Bhavinder, he gets the knock. He's gonna be 1 HP here. And he ends up getting knocked as well. Bhavinder is done for. He's gonna burn out as well. Oi, oi, oi. That's gonna leave Cade all alone here. Skills is pushing through. Cade, can he find skills here? There's could be 2 players. He's not gonna be able to land that spray down, but instead he's gonna leave himself exposed here. Circles pushing in, and there's quite a bit of distance to cover. Dominic is still down there, and he's still got some distance to cover. He's going down to the zone. He's gonna end up dead to the play zone. There's like 2-3 players now that's gone down to the zone. BB Max put under pressure here. He's gonna get knocked from the side. There's a God's rain there coming in. They gotta go here. Tyson though needs to provide cover. Yes, there's not much in terms of backup. He's gonna go for the res. The nade. Oh, the nade coming in. Knocks Ted down from MD. MD from above. They drop the nade. And they've now got a couple of angles to worry about. Storm can go huge. They've got squads to worry about as well here. There is, in fact, Dead Squad who's right up here as well. He spots out Trigger. Oh, he's gonna go down. Now he's the spray. He whiffs up a little, but Storm, he's got another important knock in. Akshu, he's been spotted out, so he's gonna go down. Oh no, 8-bit under so much trouble. I think that is that them done? I think it is. I think it is. In fact, we're gonna switch over though. More action happening here. Tyson and the rest of BB gonna be able to find 2. What's happening with Rex here? Rex is moving up. Ad hoc has ended up going down. Safe ends up going down to the zone. Rez is coming out. BB. They're dropping the smokes. They're looking to rotate across. And Havoc gets spotted and knocked. Beautiful play. The Saksham's down as well. But the zone's pushing in. They're being put under pressure here by squad number 20. Max looking to go huge. He's going to hit the deck. There's gods below them. Rex is there as well. Nade on the ready. Looking for that angle. Is it going to make its way in? I don't believe it did. I don't believe it did. No, it didn't cross the rock. They're going to respond back in kind of. There's the nade coming in. They're getting shot at though. Unfortunately, couldn't get the full prime on the nade. BB Max this time. He can do so. He's going to toss it at the edge. It's going to come tantalizingly close by the looks of things. Is it good? Is it good? Nope. I don't think it is. They will get the full res off. Heals coming in from both directions. God's Reign versus BB. This is a big fight here. 2v2. 3v2. Walt's gonna find up Harsh. And this, I think, is a fight that is ALS. We keep tabs on him and we look elsewhere. Circle ALS. In fact, Storm, he's just all on his own. He's getting things done. Max ends up getting knocked down. ALS, they're just about at the edge. Ray is going to have to keep them here. John takes up a lot of shots in. He spots on pins as well. This is huge. Oh, he continues spraying away. Gets the second knock in. And now he's bought himself time. The res is coming off. Storm is down though. But that is okay. Look at this. Oh, they come from behind. But Mega Final Boss ends up going down. Booksoap is still alive though. And he can still get the job done. Nade out. How good is the shadow? Already moved over towards the right hand side. Tyson. Gonna keep tabs here. They drop the smokes in. So, keep our eyes on Bope Dope. Tyson gets one knock in. He's spotted on John. John's going down as well. And now it's all down to Shadow. What can he do? Can he go for this? He's gonna spot him all down. And Shadow gets cleaned house. And we're down to a 1v2 situation, but Dope is also down. Tyson comes out on top, and Team BB 8-kill chicken dinner take Miramar, map number 2 of the grand finals. Mega coming in second position with 3 kills. ALS third position, 4 kills. MD fourth position, 5 kills. BI fifth position, 4 kills. God's Reign 6th position, 0 kills. 8, in fact that's Dead Squad, who's 7th position with 5 kills. 8-bit 8th position with 2 kills. Anonymous 9th position, 0 kills. And that is definitely going to affect the standings here. 7 kills, 12th position. MR might have got some points here to keep them somewhere in the middle of the pack. We'll have to wait and see how the scorecard looks like. Don't go anywhere. We will reveal the scores in about 5 minutes time. And then we will jump into the final map of this final on Erangel to see who will take those 2 slots in the playoffs that will happen, in fact, in January. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. We will be back.
missed it. And you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels that switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late. And I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You call to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know,
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the final map. This is the map that decides it all. Who is gonna walk away champion of minor number 4? Who's gonna take that runner-up position? Winner gets 20,000 rupees, runner-up 5,000 rupees, and more importantly, both those squads get slots in the online playoff that will happen in January. 8-bit in the lead, but they've not had the best of Miramar maps. They end up with only 10 points and they have a 2-point lead of they're sitting on 61 points, a 2-point lead over Blade Breakers, who's sitting on 59 points, Megastars on 42, and Malt Originals on 36, Team Anonymous on 32, and yeah, top 2 under contention. Let's have a look at that flight path. It's towards the northern part of Erangel here. We see MD dropping off early, and I love the fact that they've decided to go for a split here. Ashu and Co, the 2 players south, and Nocturnal up top. Oh, they're going to be converging back across. Looks like, yeah, they want to go for that 2-2 split. BB Mega all just about getting off. And Team Anonymous, 8-bit, as well as FZ are all gonna be heading towards Pochinki. Oh, whoa, whoa, I love this. Pochinki is gonna be contested tight by 3 squads, of which one is, of course, our front runners. Let's move over. I want to keep my eyes peeled here. Ash gonna come in, but oh, Ben's actually coming in so late. Shots being fired. Ben's taking in damage even before he lands. And there's pretty much action everywhere. Ben already having taken a little bit of damage. Drigger's taken some damage as well. If you actually look over up at Georgiopol, we have squad number 6, squad number 17. Pinned up right next to each other, and squad number 18 is on the perimeter. But yep, we're gonna catch up to that action a tad bit later. I want to move back over to Pochinki, where we have 8-bit. This is probably gonna be the decider fight if 8-bit do decide to clash into this. We keep our eyes peeled on FZO. And there is a very good chance that 8-bit are going to be able to third party into this. Griffin peeking over. I see NXT getting involved early. Okay. I think that's also up at Georgiopol. We have 2 soon. And they have, I think, that squad number 18 on the far side. As they're taking TPP up here, Swap and Co are moving out in the open too soon. Probably wants to cut the distance, but he can't really move across the street just yet. 8-bit, Ash, Drigger, 2 knocks in, FZO under some trouble. And he's still spraying away. Anonymous comes up going down as well. 8-bit are going big. They're getting involved nice and early. There's Ben up top. He's getting shot at. Ted cleans up. And 8-bit, just like that, 4 kills. Talk about a 2-point. You move into Map 3 of the grand finals. You're 2 points ahead. You're thinking, hey, I should probably play this safe. I need to get to that top 5, top 4 position, ensure that I don't really go down, leave myself with an opportunity to win it at the end. But 8-bit here is like, nope. Cloud goes down! He wants to go for more Mega OP! He's down as well! Tell you beast! You absolute monster! Finds 2! Oh my lord! Have mercy. Mercy, please. And they find the 2 kills in. Where's the rest? There's Stranger, there's Joker, and they've been spotted. Meanwhile, there's action happening elsewhere as well. Raman, he's been tagged down. Do they have a trade potential? Yes, they do. The swap, in fact, who's taken a lot of damage, but he does get the knock in. Raman, I think he's going to bleed out. There's going to be no opportunity here to pick this kill up. Yep, Raman is down. NXT have lost to. That's an unfortunate start for them. Lucky, though, that Swap is going to be able to heal back up. Leon is drawn as well. Skull's being tracked here. Swap, not the best of weapons. He wants to stand up. Fires away, though, with the Uzi. Down to half HP. They've not got away out of this. They shouldn't. Oh, he spots Clutch. Clutch is given away his position. He's spotted the feet there. And he's going to look to go for more. BB. Oh, BB. They're being put under pressure as well by the looks of things. What? Swap gets completely cleaned up as we move over to squad number 17, who are getting pushed in as well. They might look to go in for the siege. They're keeping tabs. Wow. PPP. He has himself the barrel. And meanwhile, shots being fired. Leon out in the open takes a locker tag there from too soon. And let's move back over to WoW. It was BB. They managed to find 3 kills here. Still managed to stay 4 strong. So they've got some kills themselves. They see those kills up on the scorecard from 8-bit and they've matched them. Moving ahead. They're gonna get some kills themselves. GG indeed. Let's move back over to Georgopol containers. We're gonna see players trying to jump spot here. Unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna be able to spot each other doing that. Circle gonna reveal itself. I just want to show you the circle for a second, maybe. Just to show you the fact that the circle is there, and we quickly switch over as Akshay manages to get the first knock. Stranger has found the knock in onto the first player of 8-bit here. Meanwhile, shots being fired by Light. Light manages to drop Akshay, who is on top. He's going to look to go for more. What more can he do here? He's going to charge across. Light gets knocked, and Phantom should be able to clean that up. Finks, though, with the trade. Finks is down. And squad number 17, they hold on for dear life. as we switch over. It's going to be Joker who's alone. He heals back up, but 8-bit, they're on this. They're going to go in for the finish. Joker needs to step up. He needs to get the damage done. He's fully surrounded up. He's going for the first aid, but he's getting pushed in. He's got nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. How is he going to play this? Absolutely no chance. He's going to get pounded down by Drigger. And that's 8 kills on 8-bit as they clean out Pochinki. Absolutely clean it out. And now it is time for BB to find more kills. They respond strong though initially. And there is in fact EOS that is going to be coming into Pochinki themselves. They're at the other side. This is gonna be interesting. Does he spot Ted out? I don't think he has. EOS, they're just charging into Pochinki. Another big fight coming the way of 8-bit. Akshu has been spotted out. Oh, so is Ted. I don't think they have any idea. There's Drigger on the far side. Drigger's actually going on out and he rotate. He's moved back out. He's continuing to loot out in the open. Shu's been spotted. Bhaviner with the M4. Cade's in position. Amruto as well. Drigger's taking shots in. And AOS, they're going to unleash. Drigger holds on with a sliver of HP. Makes his way into some cover. Gets the first aid off. But that could have been so much more catastrophic if 8-bit got pushed when their defenses were down. And EOS, how are they going to look to play this? They're moving over. Into position goes Bhaviner. Are they going to find an opening here? They've set up shop opposite and they're looking to take TPP right now. Looking to see if they can spot each other out. Shots coming in. Amruto gets knocked in. Big frag coming in for Drigger there. And now EOS, they're going to be forced out into the open. They need to rotate out. They need to pick him up. You see Ted. You see everyone else move into position here. How are they going to reach Amruto? Do they let him bleed out? As soon as Bhaviner runs out, there's going to be 4 guns pointed at him. Shots to be fired in this direction. Cade, though, finds Ash. Oh my god, that is big. That is big indeed, as Drigger now needs to run up. The rest of the team, Drigger's under pressure as well. Cade, Bhaviner, both looking in this direction. Cade up on top of the roof. He's watching this. Bhaviner moves to the back. He's taking TPP in. Are they going to be able to find anything here? Drigger peeks through the edge. Shots being fired. Akshu is just going to go charging in. Shots fired. Is there a trade potential here? Drigger's also going to be coming in. Akshu's going to be under pressure. He just about makes it in onto the roof. Cade gets cleaned up. And that is gonna be 8-bit. Oh, they clean up on EOS. 11 kills in. And squad number 18, Burn, they're coming. What? They're gonna be coming in towards Pochinki as well. They're just walking in one by one. Everyone wants 8-bit. Everyone wants 8-bit. Clutch is under pressure. He's taking shots in at the edge. What is happening? Madness at Pochinki. I need to go and get myself one of those t-shirts that say, eat, drink, Pochinki, repeat. Because that is exactly what's happening. Clutch, he finds the knock-in onto Ash. Ooh, they clean up on Ash. Oh my god, that is huge. Ash is down. Yes, they have 11 kills, 11 points. But they need to get into that top 4, top 3 situation. Else, BB can easily catch up onto kills. This is madness indeed. Big kill there. Ash goes down. But they still have Akshu, Bhaviner. Out shots being fired. Burn, who's pinned in right now. Smoke's coming in. Ted finds a knock onto Leon. That is big. Skull has been spotted at the back. How are they going to play this? They're going to charge in, aren't they? They're going to wing this. This is what 8-Bet is known for. Unrelenting pressure. They are going to give us every single bit of action they can. Even if it means that they're going to get knocked out. All the way at the back, Ted is in fact behind enemy lines. Clutch has been spotted. There's the knock in with the AK. He spots out Avery as well. Avery inside. How's he going to play this? Clutch is down. Avery. He's trying to go in for the res. They're inside the house. Is there a push coming in? Not just yet. Patience from players. 8-Bet, they've lost one. They cannot afford to lose another. They spot out Avery. Avery's down as well. He's gonna get cleaned up. Oh boy, they've come alive. How many more? There is just Skull. He's the last man alive. The nade catches Ted out. Ted gets knocked in. 8-Bet. They've got two players knocked in. The res is coming off. Drigger. Burn. He's going to push in. This is his moment. Now or never. He needs to go in fast. He's charging in. Drigger gonna get up. They're all gonna line up. He's gonna hit the takedown. Oh, Drigger comes out on top. Digs deep. And 2 knocks. Almost 8-Bet out, but not just yet. He survives in. He will get the 2 reses off. And squad 17 is also coming to Pochinki. D7 is like, hey, I heard Pochinki is the best place to be for some action. 15 kills in. They're just charging at 8-Bet, one after the other. And 8-Bet, the absolute monsters that they are. 15 kills. Oi, oi, oi. That is just sheer madness right now. As we keep our eyes here. I want to look over and what's happening, what's even happening on the other side. BB, they're looking to get into some action themselves. Looks like they're charging in into God's Reign. There's more action to be had here as well. Up on the far side. Oh, Havoc. Oh, he's going to end up going down. There's Rex up above. Kai is going to be put under pressure as well. Max pinned in. They're going to be able to get the res onto Tyson. They get the full flush as well. The nade coming in just a wee bit off. But BB this huge. Oh, the nade from Saksham goes off and Tyson ends up getting knocked down. Atok wants to push. There's 2 players are knocked in. Oh no! Oh no! It's down to Max. Max is alone. Team BB. Oh no, this is huge. He needs to go big. He's spraying away. Can he get it? He gets one. He can. Oh yes, he does. He doesn't. He's not Saksham. Can he get Saksham? The really has he done Saksham. It's down. Team BB survive. And it is BB Max, the absolute monster, who keeps them in. There's 7 kills. They are not out. The champion is not decided just yet. It is still on. The fight is still on. 8-Bet versus BB. It's squad number 9. They're also coming in. BB's like, pray the Lord. I don't want to see any action right now. I don't want to see anything happening. Whew. That was madness at its very absolute best. But hey, this has been unrelenting action. This has been absolute no breaks. For me, I am out of breath. We're going to look at the map for a second as we see where the map is. This is a circle that would almost typically see maybe 13, 12 squads. But we are going to instead see 7 squads. It's top 7, 24 players alive only here. And as we move over, there's action coming in squad number 9. MD going up against Mega Final Boss. They're going to be looking to get in on the action by the looks of things. Shots in that direction. The Leo OP having taken a little bit of damage. As we quickly catch up on some breath here, ALS, the creeping up against BB. I don't want to go up against BB, neither do I want to be looking at 8-bit right now. Those two guys are in a completely different zone. BB though, K98K in hand, quickly checking over to see if he can spot anyone in the neighborhood. Okay. D7. They're actually gonna drive very close to where 8-bit currently is. They are circling in and around that general direction. They're probably thinking about going to that compound. And 8-bit, this is gonna be tricky here if D7 do fully commit to this. They're driving across just to ensure. Oh, wow. Never mind. He's alone though, so it's not gonna be able to get a lot of things done at this point of time. Even if he spots players out here. Oh, they're gonna actually set up on the opposite side of the street here. Wow, what? He's gonna wing it in. Wow, little does he know the players here. 8-bit is just opposite. He's taking in so much damage and he's gonna get cleaned up. He walked into that slaughter there. Akshu says, thank you very much. I like that. And now Akshay, he's so low as well. They wanna look to go for more here. Akshay is low, but he should be able to get the heals off. And 8-bit actually gonna fall back. Wise decision. They've got the 16 kills, but they need those position points as well. You want to get yourself into that top 3 position at least and leave nothing to luck. There's 7 kills still on BB. And 7 kills is actually a lot. If they do manage to pick up even, say, another 8 kills, maybe 2 squads, 15 kills in and they come chicken dinner. And this 16 kills is going to mean absolute squad if they end up getting eliminated now. All that hard work is gonna be in vain. As they set up here, looks like Mega Final Boss looking to get into some action here against Shadow. Leo OP is up ahead. EXC on them. Oh, Shadow ends up taking in some fire here. Where is he? In fact, he's at the edge. He's stuck. He's using that for cover. Dear Lord Shadow, you beast. He's already lost 2 players though. He's alone. He spots players out. How is he gonna make his way out of here? He's got a small peephole that he's made with. What, Bacha? Ends up nailing himself. Oh, he gets the second knock in as well. And how are they going to work this out? Believe is down. It's all down to Shadow. Shadow's been spotted. He's gonna try and make his way towards the high ground here. He's taking in shots and he's down. He in fact ends up going down to Trigger on the far side. Holy moly. Squad number 19, Dead Squad. They're also making what looks like a breach here. They will drop one of the players in. They're going up against Malt. Kislai holding the angle. This kill's coming in from the far side. They want to go in for the breach. Nocturnal is spotted out. They're just buying time here. Heals coming off on the far side on Filthy Dark Lord. And Kislai is just going to charge in. He's using TPP He knows the player in the corner there. He gets the clean up. And that is pretty much it. There is Mega though, who is pulling up in this general direction. It is down already to the top 5 here. 16 players alive to see who is gonna take the victory here today. BB 8-bit. There's Mega also still in play. Anybody's game right now. Anybody's game. As BB spot D7 rotating out in the open. They get the knock. He's trying to get the flush in. This is big. If he gets the flush in, then every single point's gonna count. He's gonna look to go for more though. He wants these kills. BB Ray will find the flush out and D7. Oh, Filthy Dark Lord is looking to get into the action in the distance as well. They want these kills. Every single kill is gonna count at this point of time. Filthy Dark Lord. Ooh, BB is on the other side. Filthy Dark Lord shots in into the smoke. We see BB Max actually gonna come charging into this. They know they need the kills. There's no way out but to fight. Take every single kill they can find. They know that 8-bit is sitting at somewhere about 16, 17 kills. So even if they get the chicken dinner and 8-bit comes second and these guys have 10 kills, it's not gonna matter. They need those kills and they need every single one of them. And I love the fact that they want to come in and fight. But they cannot get third party in by squad. Oh, Filthy Dark Lord. Giving himself off. There's Kislai there as well. He's just baiting in though. Hasn't really shown himself up just yet. Hasn't been spotted. Meanwhile, on the other side, we in fact have Mega, who's being spotted here by 8-bit long range. On the far side, they've seen heads popping up and down in the circle. Look at the circle's head. It's moved with all the squads and it's just Mega that's outside right now. Nobody really needs to move much. I like it. I like it a lot. This is probably the best ending we could have hoped for thus far. Phantom does get the knock in onto skills. It is up in that high ground though. BB Ray, Max all spread out. Mega final boss. They're gonna come in with their vehicles into this. In fact, shots being fired long range by Ted, who does have that M249. He gets so much damage done there. As we switch over here, 8-bit on top of the hill, they're fine. They're gonna have to move in sooner or later. There's a standoff here. BB have 2 players. There's squad 17 that has 2 players. Squad 19 though, that squad has 4. Mega has 4, and 8-bit has 3. This is the match that's gonna decide it all. We hold it here. Let's see if Ted can get some long range pokes in. If anybody is gonna leave themselves exposed. They're gonna look to move in. They've moved into the building where Max currently is. And Max, we've seen, this guy is a monster. He's a monster. But the circle's gonna move in, and how are they gonna play this out? They're gonna have to start moving. They're gonna have to put themselves in a situation where things might not just work in their favor, but they're gonna have to take that risk here if something's gonna happen. In the hindsight, we see one more kill going the way of 8-bit. I think that was just a knock though, as Max and Co. looking to push ahead. Shots being fired. Phantom, has he been spotted? I think they have Max. Shots being fired. Dragon ends up going down. He's getting shot. Max, no! Max ends up getting knocked down. And where's backup? It's BB Ray. BB Ray is coming in. He's gonna go for the res. We're gonna keep our eyes on this fight because this is pretty much all that decides who's gonna take the win. This and what 8-bit is up to. He does get the res in. And he's gonna be able to heal back up. They have. And you see shots on the other side. Pressure coming in from 8-bit. It's gonna be towards Mega. Akshu gonna find one. I love how they've spread out the players right now. There's Drigger, Akshu looking to get into the thick of things, and there's that long range poke that is coming in. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled here. BB Ray taking in a little bit of damage. We're gonna watch BB as well as 8-bit right now. This are the two squads who can get the job done. Ray, ooh, he just has bandages. Circle's gonna push in. Ray's gotta go. Ray's gonna go low here, isn't he? He's taking in damage. He needs to move. He needs to move now. He's gonna leave himself exposed. He's got no option. They're gonna come jumping in. They get the knock in. And he is gonna get cleaned up. BB Max. It's all on Max now. Max needs to make this happen. He gets the first aid off. He's going to continue popping these first aids at the edge. Meanwhile, look over. Kislai, skills, they're all getting themselves involved. Max is healing. He's healing to the end here. He's got absolutely no other option. He's just going to sit there and continue healing. How much more can he heal? He gets the heal off just in time. He has a lot of first aids. He can do this one more time, and he's going to do that. He's the last player alive. He's going to move across. He's going to leave himself exposed though to 8-bit. Oh no, not being spotted out just yet. Makes it into the circle. Smoke's going down. But I think this is pretty much it right now. Max, yes, he's put on a good show. But I don't think that's going to be enough. 10 players alive as we look over at the overalls. Filthy Dark Lord comes pushing out into the open. Max, in fact, ends up going down. And that is 8-bit. We're going to take the win here. They've done it. They are the champions. And they're going to look to close this out in style. Akshu, though, ends up getting knocked down. And Dark Lord is moved up. They will get the flush in. Dark Lord, in fact, at the edge. There is skills here as well. Ted not going to expose himself. But Ted just going to sit there. This is his time. There we go. He's just going to peek up. It's a surprise. Gets the knock in and now skills. He's trying to get the flush in onto safe. He spots safe out as well. And he's trying to push in. He spots out skills. He's going to go for the knock. There you go. OP Ted gives 8-bit the chicken dinner, and they will be your champions here today in the ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile minor number 4. First position, Ted 11 kills, Drigger 8 kills, 5 kills on Akshu, 1 onto Ash, who did go down very early, but that's 25 kill chicken dinner coming in for 8-bit. And in style, they secured their position in that online playoffs. Take nothing away, though. From BB, they had an amazing game as well. Props to Max there. That was a 1v3 clutch there, if I'm not mistaken, to keep them in this. But at the end there, the circle not really favoring them. Not to mention they had lost 2 players in as well. They were only 2 strong. Death Squad coming in second here in map number 3. 7 kills. Mega 2 kills in 3rd position. 5th position, 3 kills for D7. Malt gonna come 6th position, 0 kills. ALS 7th. in 0. This is Shade Slayer signing off. Thank you so much for all the participants who tuned in, who participated. Thanks so much for every single viewer who tuned in as well. Big shout out to the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Wave Multimedia and Kaspersky. GB partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. This is Shade Slayer signing off. We will wait out and see in the results if, in fact, BB have done enough to take that runner-up position. But we will be back. We're going to take a short break. We will be back with miner number 5 on the 26th of August. So enjoy the rest of the weekend, folks. Support Team Soul in PMC. I'm going to be doing the same as well. But for now, from all of us here at the lxgtv studios, it's goodbye and good night.
you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You call to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need to